light and darkness meet on the edge of the horizon through the trees. I am a narcissist, crippled with self-doubt. I've got a courage that brings me to my knees. I am equal parts sacred and profane. I live my life that way. I live my life that way.
Hi everyone, it's Killshot99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live Clash Combat number 3. It has been since October 15th since we've had a Clash. That means it's been 3 months since we've done a Clash battle. Far, far too long. We had so many things going on, but we are back and we're picking up our Clash season because there is something pretty important on the line this season. You guys may know it is it's a little throne room and Darby the robot. So I know you guys are wondering, like, who's going to get this throne room? It is absolutely ridiculous. So that's what the battle is going down. So I'm going to take you guys, I'm going to show you the standings and where we kind of left it when we were rocking Clash every week. So check this out really quick. We've got standings. The Assassin, Julia Muse up there with only 2 games on the board, couple first place finishes on the board. You can see 7 total points, 7 points up there. Fly Rod, Cat, Shaman Sheila, Father Ron, several people with 6 points. Also, got Craven Light, the defending champ. Busy Bee, always down for a clash. Kel, Dow with 5 points. B-Dub, Valar, Deadly Dimes. Ocean Man, Jewel J, Moonshot, Animal. So, pretty good competition there, right? And tonight is going to be no different. Before I get into too much of tonight, hey, we got some super chats up here. I want to say hello to Valar, who says, good afternoon. Kills, 999 Army, great mods, channel members, PDL players, sponsors, bundles, burn coin. Let's go Bitcoin and burn coin. We've got Bones. I see Bones super chatting it. Good luck tonight to all the Clashers. Absolutely. And how about a big, big super chat shout out to Trigger, Trigger's Army, and all of the gang watching us. And like Ranger Chris, you know what it is. It is date night, baby. That's right. We got a whole crew watching us, cheering us on. So definitely want to take the time to acknowledge all of our super fans, those that are cheering everybody each and every night, waiting for these streams, loving them, hanging out, cheering for everybody. Absolutely. So we're going to put on a show for you guys tonight because we got a difficult challenge. These Clashers think they're just going to go in and knock a few heads, but there's going to be a few more things into tonight's battle that you're going to find out. So let me take you to tonight's. You know what is also cool about this is people, they always want the skins. They always want the upgrades. These bundles are the ones that really drive a lot of the upgrades. These Saturday night special bundles, because they have so many skins in there. And we used to have people back in the day that were buying 2 of these. But we're upgrading so fast that we had to start limiting these Saturday night specials because they're such good bargains. We had to limit them to 1 per person. So that way you can't get 2, 3, all these skins that people are buying like 4 or 5 of these bundles and then trading them or whatever. They'd get 2, somebody else get 2, and then I trade you these gold, you trade me these. So as you guys know, it's harder and harder to get the upgrade skins. I do have some new things for you guys tonight. So if you guys are ready to see tonight's Saturday night special bundle, give me 999s in the chat right now because this is a really good one. And something you guys have never seen before. Something that you guys requested the other version, but there's an upgrade to it tonight. So here you go. Without further ado, it's always loaded. It always fills up the screen. You guys are like, yes, look at all these things that we get with the Saturday night special. So up top, you get gold summon skins, energy orbs, arrowhead, spider silk, ASC Iron, and then look at this next row. Combat Orbs, Mag 7, Super 8, Elixir, Bonus XP. I think several of you guys are going to need XP elixirs. And then a brand new glyph, never before rolled out, everybody. Here it is. This is the upgrade for the cryptic glyph. Look at the stats on this. This is the Astral glyph, H13D13. You can put it on a weapon. You can put it on armor. Cool thing about the glyphs, they are universal. So you just put it on there. And tonight you guys are getting the first one ever manufactured. It is in this event in tonight's bundle. Look what else we got in that bottom left-hand corner. Potion, Quad XP. I think some of you guys after last night, a few of you guys got touched by the loss. Dimes, Jim, Moon a couple times, Dow, Pope, Football, Bones. I mean, yeah. Something a little different about the loss last night. The Fire Lost and the Frost Lost leave permanent marks on you guys. And these marks are going to have an impact. So if you got touched by the Fire Lost or the Frost Lost, there's going to be more to come on that. You have received the Mark of the Lost. Mark of the Lost. Watch out. So, Quad XP might help recoup a little bit of that. All right. Red Summon Skins. Hostile 9. Mythic Summon Skins. Fracture Bombs. Fracture Bombs. Really, really good. And tonight is the... yeah, Dime's like, wait. What happened last night? Yeah, I told you guys. Hopefully they didn't leave a mark. I gave you some clues this morning. But yeah, it goes beyond XP now. The Lost and these Specialty Lost, they do some additional things. But check out these Wasteland gloves. The one thing nice about having the Wasteland mask, the Wasteland helmet, and the Wasteland gloves, each one of these pieces of gear can prevent 3% XP loss. So you want to get these. You want to get more of these so you can protect some of that hard-earned experience points. This is the Wasteland gloves. You got Elemental Earth. And then look at all these bonus items. This is what's awesome about this bundle. Cursed Red, Krampus, Mayhem, Cursed Blue, Sapphire, Robust. And it's the only bundle that you get one of each of these skins. Silver, Gold, Platinum, Onyx, Prime, Iconic, Epic, and Stellar. Every one of those skins is included in what we do. I see you, Lure the Purr. Good to see you again. Have a great night. 999 for life. I hear you, man. Absolutely. This is what we do. So, Kel, we got a lot of people picking up the Saturday Night Special bundle. So if you can post that in chat. And good luck. Good luck with your upgrades, everybody. Because this is what you need to upgrade. So, little less than a normal bundle, a lot more skins. And it's different, right? This is your Wasteland gear. The Monday, Wednesday bundles, whatever we do with those, is really your PvP type of gear. But it's important to have both, as you've seen. Maybe, a year ago, the gear was just extra. What's funny is the gear used to be extra XP because the better your gear, the more XP you got. And now the irony to that is the better gear you have with Wasteland, the more of your XP not only do you get, but the more you can actually save. So you can see tonight's Saturday Night Special bundle. We got Jim, B-Dub, Dimes, Justice, Jules, Flyrod, Bones, Ron, Valar, Football, Cat Dow, Trigger Pope, Fox Bank, Mirror Bank, and also Kel. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. And let's get down to it. So one thing I'm going to ask you guys, I know we do these events. It's Saturday night. There are other sporting events going on. So let's respect the players. Let's keep the focus on tonight's game. And I'm going to take you back to the map. There are your standings. We know, this is going to be important tonight. So tonight is tag team. And you didn't have to pick a partner in order to play tag team. You will get a chance to play. You might be here solo and say, hey, I didn't pick a partner. I wasn't sure who to play. and we'll assign somebody. The first match, we got teams designated. So I'm going to announce who's going to be going first, and here's the way these tag matches go. Busy definitely, she's like, I need some Wasteland gloves. You better believe you do, Busy. Busy don't even want to be dealing with the loss. Plus, Busy, there's some nice upgrade stuff in there too. But I know Busy's hardcore. Busy's like, Friday night, I ain't missing no XP if I can get it. And then Busy's a true clasher too, always in the running with these clash events. So thank you to all of you guys. All right, so let me kind of explain how tonight's going to work. There's a couple different rule changes at Craven as well. Craven might have a lost or 4 or 5 attack him as well. Some people just attract the lost. So tonight is going to be something super, super unique. There's going to be several ways for you guys to score. I'll show you the map in a minute. Kind of a desert theme. I really like the background. I like the rules for tonight. But this is going to be a super snake event. And what I mean by that, the order is going to be rather unique. So it kind of is going to work like this. I have the map set up. I have teams designated who's going to play. There are 8 players that are going to be there. It'll be 3 rounds. And a player is going to go first. Then the next player is going to go second on another team. Then the third team will go. Then the fourth team will go. But after the fourth team goes, you guys got a sneak peek of what we're going to do last night. The fourth team's second player is going to go again. So the team that goes last will get back-to-back turns. And then we go to 3, then 2, then 1. And then the first team will go back-to-back, and then 2, so on and so forth. Okay? You'll understand when I show you the map. I'll explain it again. But the order is going to be a little bit different. That's going to change some things. That's the Arc Bank as well. All right, so give me a 999 to all the people that are here tonight to clash. Because I already know the first 8. I want to see all the people that are here. Because at first, it's going to go a little something like this. We got the Stoners. And that is going to be Gemstone and Moonstone. Okay? Gemstone and Moonstone. The Stoners. Or the Rolling Stones. And then we got, I should call this group, Always Close But No Cigar. This is going to be Deadly Dimes and Craven Light. But you know what? Craven Light is defending champion. So I can't really say that. I can say it. It is kind of fun saying it. All right. And then we got the Holy Smilers. We got Father Ron and Kel. And then we've got a legendary group, actually, back, and they were excited. Sheila told me, like, I am stoked tonight. I am going to bite somebody's head. She didn't say that. But we got the bees. The killer bees are back, everybody. And that is going to be Busy Bee and Shaman Sheila. So those are going to be our first 8 contestants. Okay? I'm going to take you to the map. And let me explain how this is going to go down. So here it is, everybody. Desert Clash Super Snake format. All right. Everybody is up on a balcony. All 8 players are on their own balcony. So let me first tell you the order so I don't have to go over that again. Okay? It's going to be Jim, Dimes, Ron, Busy, Sheila, Kel, Craven Light, and Moonshot. And then Jim. So there's some time between turns. Your strategy, you're going to have to be smart. You can't really gang up, all right? Number 1 is the order. Number 2, these balconies work as DZs. You want to protect them because you're going to score that way. There are 3 walls on the field. 2 of them are for me. They're backup. Don't worry about the 2 down at the bottom. So for all the players, the only wall you can hit is the one that's in the middle. Now, if that wall goes away, I will take one of these walls down here, and then I'll move it up. Okay, these blocks are individual. So you hit it, you can score. Easy. Now, here's the problem, okay? This is a problem. You cannot attack all the way across the map without moving. Remember, you get points for being in those balconies. So Jim and Moon, if they're going to stay in the balcony, they cannot hit the wall, they can't hit their straw man, and they can hit Ron and Kel. Ron and Kel can hit Jim and Moon without moving. If you want to hit another team, you got to move. I'll show you where you have to move. So it's top to bottom. Should be easy. Dimes and Craven. You attack top to bottom without moving if you just want to sit there. And Busy and Sheila, you can attack bottom to top. No worries. You can also light your straw man. You can light a straw man. You can light one. You can light one. Now, what I said was important. You cannot hit the wall from the balcony. So, Dimes, if you want to try to get some of these points in the middle that look very, very enticing, and I know they do, you have to move to at least here. If you move to here, you can be hit by any other team because you're in the middle. If you move up to here, it's a quadrant thing. If you want to hit Moonshot in his balcony, you got to come over here to the middle point. And from here, you could hit the wall or you could hit them. If you want to hit Ron and Kel, you got to go over to this area. You'll just basically say, hey, I'm going to hit Kel. I'll move you here. You can hit these 2, and you can also hit there. So there will be teams that are going to move. Craven may want to move here, hit a wall, and then set himself up to hit somebody else. So you see the big points are in the middle, but you can't get the big points unless you risk it a little bit. You got to move and set yourself up. You might be thinking, I'm going to get some points, and the other team might be thinking, no, we're all going to wreck you. All right. Now, again, let me tell you how the scoring goes so you can understand what your strategy is going to be a little bit better. At the end of the match, we're going to do what we always do, which is stack rank. Okay? We're stack rank health. Person with the highest health at the end of the game is going to get 100 points. Second highest will get 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30. So protecting yourself is a big deal for the points. You don't get feathers for killing blows, but if you kill somebody, they can res, but they're already down 1 res level, so more than likely they're going to finish with that 30 points, not the 100 points. If a team keeps themselves alive 100%, I'll answer questions in a second. If a team keeps themselves alive 100%, they'll split that 100-point share. Okay? DZ is a little bit different. For each person you have in the DZ at the end of the round, you get 30 points per person. So that means you can get a total of 90 points if you want to camp out in the DZ. Let's say you say, look, we're just going to sit here. We don't want to move. We're going to protect ourselves. Now, you can be petroed out of it. You can be gas blasted out of it. There's a lot of ways you can be knocked out of your own DZ. You could leave one person in there. No, backtrack on that. You can get a maximum of 180 points in the DZ if you keep both your players. It's 30 points per round per player. So if you want to keep one person there and move a person, you could get 30, 30, 30. You want to keep 2 people there, you can get 60, 60, 60. So you can score by protecting your DZ. You can lower other people's score by hitting them and knocking them out of their DZ. So if you want to be an attacker tonight, there's ways that you can have more health than people, and there's also ways that you can gain more DZ points. And you can also get 25 points for having your straw man lit. Now, another team can put out your straw man. So you light your straw man, that's 25 points per round. If you want to hit a straw man in another zone, you have to move to their quadrant. You can't do it from your quadrant. So if you're in your zone, you can light a straw man. If you want to light somebody else's, you want to snipe it, you got to go over to their area. Now, guess what? You're in some trouble. You want to hit the wall, you got to be in the middle. You can't hit their straw man from the middle, you have to be in their quadrant. You can't hit the wall from their quadrant, you have to be in the middle. So, stack ranked is a way to get health. Hitting these beautiful blocks and taking a portion of them is a way to get health. DZ is a way to get health. You do have first turn absorption, and you can play, each player can play a legend, and each team gets one blue, one psycho per team. One blue, one psycho per team. So players can play their legends. One blue, one psycho. And a whole lot of scoring. This is Clash. You know, we come up with a new game every week in Clash. It's your job to learn it and to score it. So tonight, snake lineups. Stack ranked. Protect your health. Hit other people. Strawman, 25 points. One blue, one psycho. DZ, you're all up in the balcony. Protect your DZ or don't. DIs cannot be used for other teams. This is a tag team event. It's not a 4-on-2 event. So if you had a Judas, that Judas would have to attack either you or your teammate. All right. Jim, Moon, Dimes, Craven, Ron, Kel, Busy, and Sheila. If you guys are ready to do this, give me pre-match buffs. It is 3 rounds. For the wall. Nope, there's no penalty for going back to the DZ as long as that's where you end the round, Ron. Jason, for the wall, you absolutely can stop it. So I'm going to say hits if you guys are not fast. So if somebody attacks and you're waiting to see if somebody else is going to burn their blue or something, if I say hits, it hits. Then nobody will get a chance. So I would say if another team is scoring and you want to be quick on the draw, don't wait to see if team 3 or team 1 or team 4 is going to stop it, because once I see it, I'm going to count to 3 or 4 seconds and I'm going to say hits, and then that team's going to get the points. So aggressive teams are probably going to do okay. No cyborgs, Tim. All right, Craven Light. Sheila. Moon. Ron. Jim. Kel. Dimes. And it looks like we got everybody. No timer on tonight's match. It's 3 rounds. So pretty basic stuff. It's the way we used to do it. And teams do have first turn absorption. But because of the snake lineup, it's going to make it a little different strategy. All right, Jim, from your own balcony, let's start this thing out. Let's go Gemstone. All right, Jim is going to move down from her balcony. She's going to move to the middle. She is in wall range. Going to go red Creole to Ron. S6 Rapture loaded. Going to go Dust to Kel. All right, Kel, you have Dust Smoke on you. Ron's going to shut down the wall with a gold blue already. All right, Creole will probably hit. So red Creole's going to hit. It's going to break Ron's absorption. Going to give Jim a pet repel. Ron plays gold blue, and that is the only blue of the game for Ron's team. But it does break Jim's absorption. So her first turn absorption is gone. And the S6 Rapture is not going to teardrop. And it's going to be no wall damage. So she's in range. Pet hits. Breaks Ron's absorption. Ron gold blue breaks her absorption. She gets a red Creole. All right, a lot of stuff there. A lot to think about. Deadly Dimes, you're up. Dime's going to turn into a priestess. Going to go red Nitro to Busy. Going to drop a pet repel. Going to play an absorption. And Busy, that's going to break your gear absorption. And Inferno to Strawman. Inferno hits. You had time to react to it. So we're going to light up Strawman. Ron, you're up. Remember, Sheila, after Busy goes, you will go back to back. And Jim, remember, after Jason goes, you will go back to back. You know what? You guys got to give me a second now. All right, I got to change maps. I need a stasis. Sorry. All right. Ron, bringing out the mythic stasis. To Moon. Gonna seal. Oh, Dimes. Oh, man. As soon as she turned into a priest, you got to love it. Oh, boy. I hate, but I love it. All right, turning Dimes back to an engineer. And then Ron lighting a straw man, and it hits. Got some sneakiness already. All right, let's go over to Busy. Busy, you're up. And I miss tag team. Busy's like, well, he can't mom me. Busy turned into a priestess. Silver Spark, Red Xavier. Heal and Seal. Busy, what's your target? Busy is wasting no time. Look at that. She's like, I'm jumping down. I'm going to the middle, y'all. It's on. Busy heading over to the middle. All right, Priestess. Silver Spark Xavier would build up a Rage Bank. Heal and Seal. M7 Goliath loaded to the wall. It hits. All right. Nobody was going to stop it. Busy. Getting points for the bees. Look at this. Bringing the Goliath. Wow. The bees on the board, baby. All right, Sheila, you're up. All right, Sheila's going to go Nitro to Craven. Give herself a seal. Would play a max seal. And she's going to light up Straw Man. Going to break Craven's absorption. And it hits. All right, the bees with a out of the gates with a little scoring. Got their Straw Man lit. All right, Kel, you're up. You and your dust smoke. We got Kel, Craven, and Moon. Let's go, Kel. She's like, this ain't no speed racer. Thank you, I can tell. Come on, Kel, speed racer. All right, she's going to move over to the middle. Now we got something going on here. Mythic Torrent to Dimes. To light that Straw Man. Your Straw Man is already lit. Ron lit it. And because you moved to the middle, you can't snipe somebody else's Straw Man. You would have had, there's only one not lit. All right, so Torrent does hit. She's going to unholy the dust, which is fine. Her Straw Man's already lit. Hold on. Oh, man, you know what? I don't know you've ever played your torrent, your cosmic to douse. Have you? I had to look that one up. I think you've always played it to light. So her cosmic torrent will either light or douse. I had to go back, check it out. I don't know if we played that one yet. But it does. It douses Dime Strawman. All right. Yep, it's been a little while. Okay, so she is hitting dimes with Mythic Torrent. Dime's going to put out your Strawman. Sorry. You don't have it anymore. Now, she does have Pet Repel, though, so it does break Dime's Pet Repel. But the douse does not have to hit. The douse is a triggered effect. Okay? So she moves to the wall range, goes after Dime's Mythic Torrent. It sees the Pet Repel, goes away, but the douse effect still happens. She unholies that, and she goes M7, Vlad's loaded to the wall. It hits. Nobody stopped it. Kel. Grabbing a couple blue. We're down in the red. It might get a little more competitive now. Kel able to grab a few points. Craven Light, you're up. Got Craven and we got Moon. Fun first round. Oh, you're right. That's an or. Yep. Good challenge. That is an or. So it doesn't hit and do that. And Kel targeted it right. It went straight to the straw man. So, all right, I'll give you Pet Repel back. Good challenge. All right, Cosmic Guard. Ron, that's a lot of stuff going at you, okay? Vines to Ron. Grizz to Ron. Oh, he has to. Everything. You know what? No. Nah, scratch that. Pets are good. Pets are good. Pets are fine. We're just going to say attacks. Pets have unlimited range. You can hit whoever you want with a pet. I'm going to veto you, Ron. All right, so Ron, he doesn't have to move. He's going to stay there. You got Vines, pet, and then he's going to light a straw man back. Anybody want to stop any of that? All right. So let's get rid of Ron's seal. Petro's going to knock him back. And after Petro knocks him back, the Grizz is actually going to launch him over here. And he's going to light a straw man. All right, so Ron, you are over in the danger zone right now. Not a lot of damage from the pet. The sand is kind of a soft landing. But you're still down to 82% after both pets hit and after the vines. All right, straw man lit up. Let's go to Moon. Moon, you're the final player in round number 1. And after Moon, we're going to go to Gemstone. All right, going to Talon Gem back to the DZ. Going to drop an Orange Crush. And then he's going to go Heal and Seal after that. All right. Orange Crush hits. Takes it out of play. Gets the Heal and Seal. And by getting a Talon on his last move, let's check some points here. All right, so before Jim's turn, Moon and Jim getting 60 points in their DZ. No flame lit up. Dimes and Craven, 60 points in their DZ. 15 or 25 points for their straw man. Kel and Ron, no points. 25 points for their straw man. And Busy and Sheila, 30 points for your DZ, 25 for your straw man. And got a few from the wall damage, and we know that Ron and Kel got some wall points as well. That is an incorrect challenge, Ron. Mythic Stasis does not. That was a change that we made. Tanner does. But the health of the stasis is what makes it more difficult to kill. It doesn't go back and damage the person that kills it. It just beefs up the health of how hard it is to kill. It is Gemstone. Gemstone is up next, round 2. Follows the same order as it did before. Just the first team and the fourth team get back-to-back moves, so we can shift it around. One round in the books. Round number 2, we got Jim, Dimes, Ron, and Busy. Health should be at 100%. Ron at 82 is the only health check I got. Jim heading back to that wall. Moon, you just can't keep her on the balcony, can you? Gonna go seal and thrill. All right, this little guy here is gonna be a Nolan. Jim playing gold Nolan. Make a note of it. All right, moving to the wall. Seal and thrill. So 7, 8, 9. And Echo will have no effect because you don't have a player on your team going directly after you. But she will get the 7 and 8. And looks like nobody wants to stop it. All right, S8, Vlad's gemstone, it hits. How about a 50-point block coming over to you? And half of a red block remaining. Setting it up. Maybe for somebody, maybe not. 1.5 blocks. Some people are going to start to get greedy now. All right, let's go over to Dimes. Dimes, your move from your balcony. Nice 50-point shot, though. Oh, look at Dimes. Dimes, she's like, I got to move to that wall. It's too tempting. Dimes heading over. The temptation is real. Oh, look at Dimes. Dimes going to play Murdoch. Going to put some flames over on Shaman's balcony. Can only be put out with a chill. She didn't target her, so it won't affect her until her turn. Going to send a max seal over to Craven. M7 Vlad's to the wall. Nobody stopped it. It hit. It hit. And remember, she got the rage from Murdoch. So Jim got an S8, and it got her 1.5. Dimes getting an M7. Plus the rage, going to give her an S9. Dimes taking down 2 of the red blocks. My. Dimes did go in and kind of steal that. All right, Ron, you're up. Going to go taser to Dimes. All right. Ron's going to move over. He wants to get in the mix here. We got a party going on in the middle. Move toward his DZ. Play absorption. Taser to Dimes. Going to, oh, I like that, Ron. Oh, Ron is crafty. I mean, Ron's like, I'm going to get rid of your... Go ahead, Dimes. Dimes says, wait. What is your engineering self going to do? Dimes like, hold on, I got to kick a rock. All right. Well, Ron's taser is going to get rid of Tammy's seal. It's going to get rid of her absorption and going to get rid of her pet repel. Now, I do want to say, hopefully you guys understand how good taser can be in situations like that. I mean, somebody that likes to lay a lot of stuff and protect themselves, that's the play right there. It's like a board wipe. All right, moves all her stuff. And because of that, Craven's like, red, blue. All right, so that is the only blue of the game for Craven and Dimes. And that red is going to break Ron's absorption. But no points. But Ron didn't take any more damage. All right, Busy Bee, you're up. I'm going to throw an S6 dud to the wall. All right. So let me explain dud, Busy. I love the creativity. But dud does not target a wall. Dud has to target a player. And if it hits a player, there's a 50% chance of that next player's grenade being a dud. So you got to pick a player that you want it to hit. And it does have to get through. All right, Dimes. I don't think you got anything to stop it. You don't have a blue, and you guys can't stop it. So this is the first time we've ever seen a dud. I'm sure we would have seen it in the playoffs, though. All right, Dimes. When we get to your turn, it's going to be 50-50. She's also going to play Mythic Rocky. Let's give her Rocky. So Jim got her Nolan out. Busy got her Rocky out. Dimes got a 50% chance. Throwing a dud. Going to max spark Ron to slow him down. Ron, there's some craziness going on with you guys tonight. You can also hinder Dimes. All right, and you will get a hinder, at least for... Actually, I'm not going to give her a hinder because it'll fall off in her final round anyway, and she's already gotten 2. And Ron's going to use his Boots of Dancing, so he's like, you ain't gonna play that on me. Ron, Boots of Dancing. All right, dud hits Dimes, 50-50. Mythic Rocky is out. Pet Repel. Max Spark Dimes. He dances out of it. And I would normally hinder Dimes, but it doesn't matter because she only gets one more turn and hinder will fall off. All right. Shaman Sheila, you're up. The start of your turn. That flame is going to break your seal. And it's still there. And the only way it goes away is with a chill effect. All right. Cosmic Nova to Kel. Going to drop Pet Repel. Going to play another Max Spark on Ron. He ain't dancing out of this one. Cadet to the fire. And going to hinder Craven. I will give Craven a -1 because he does get a turn. Kel, Cosmic Nova. And if Cosmic Nova hits you, it will silence. Ron's going to prevent it. No Nova, no silence. All right. Her cadet does hit, so the flames are put out. That is a chill effect. No chill pets, but we are allowing attacks, shots, grenades, whatever the case may be, to put that out because you're losing your attack phase basically to put out a flame. All right? So that would be a chill effect. Although chill smoke would do it without using an attack. So you'd be able to save it. That's why chill smoke is so good. Nova stopped. She gets pet repel. Gonna max bark Ron, cadet, hinder Craven Light. And we're gonna go back to Kel. Kel, your move. Pay close attention to where everybody's at, how they're gonna score, or if they're gonna score, because it's a very close game. A lot of different ways to score. There's going to be some sneaky stuff, I'm sure. We got Kel, Craven, and Moon, and that'll end the second round. Who is the old woman and Precious Pup? You guys know the cartoon? Was it Hot Rod Granny and Precious Pup? Does that sound right? That's what Kel's playing. She damn sure ain't playing Speed Racer with the rest of us. She's doing the granny thing. All right. Activate Ocean Tier. Move to the DZ. All right, Kel. Moving. She's going to get an absorption and a seal. All right, from her legendary ability or cosmic ability. Gonna Talon Ron back before he gets stuck in place. Gonna put a max seal on Ron. Busy says wait. Busy's in the middle, so she can throw a F5 Trixie. You can delete yours, Sheila. All right, so Jim, Kel's going to kill your Nolan. Busy is going to prevent Rocky from dying. All right, Tier is good. Movement's good. Talon's good. Seal's good. Trixie stopped on one, hit on another. All right, Craven Light, you're up. Ron, I got you at 82% still. And I got everybody else at 100. And a few seals. Craven's going to Talon Dimes back into a safe zone. I see what you guys are doing now. You guys are like, weave in, weave out, weave in, weave out. Going to send a max seal to Dimes. And dang. And going to go Lunacy, SM10, double strike the Shaman from the Cosmic Striker bow. All right, going to go Red Psycho. Red Psycho, they're going to burn it. It's going to stop the first shot. The red from the Red Psycho is going to break Craven's seal. Now, the weaker shot is still going to get through. It's a double shot. So it's still going to deal some percent. Oh, she was like, no, it ain't. No, it ain't. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself, Craven like. Sheila going to put the tank page 1 on your second shot. What you going to do now, sucker? All right. Lunacy, first shot, Red Psychoed. Second one going to sneak through and hit her for a little bit. No, it ain't. Tank page 1. Killer bees. Killer prevention bees. Shut down Sheila is what we're going to call her. Sucker. There you go. Tell them shut down Sheila. All right. Craven Light, shut down. Moonshot, final move of the second round. All right, Moon's got a gold Nolan of his own, and remember, this is the universal pet, so gold Nolan is on Moon's balcony. Going to go Vines to Ron, and going to go Inferno over to the Straw Man. All right, it hits. So Ron already has Vines. He's still at 82. These Vines do not deal any damage, but they do break his seal instantaneously. They can't stack. So Ron's still at 82. Inferno to the Straw Man. So Moon trying to, not trying. He's successful in getting some points there. And he gets a gold Nolan. All right. At the end of the round, let's take a look at the balconies. Moon and Jim getting 30 points. They got one of two players up there. Dimes and Craven getting another 60 points. They got two players on their balcony. Ron and Kel, 60 points. Two players on their balcony. Sheila and Busy, 30 points. One player on their balcony. Everybody getting 25 more points for the Flames. Everybody with their flames lit or relit. You can take a look at the wall so far. If that red block goes away, then we'll reset another one. And health may be a factor as well. What people's health is at the end of the game will be stack ranked. All right. Healing effects, 25% of their normal ability. No legendaries in the final round. Each player gets one more turn. Jim, your final turn. While Jim's typing her move, as an FYI, just something I want to be clear with the other night too. Blitz hits pets. So the other night there was an invalid target with the blitz, and I redirected it to a person. But just as an FYI, if I ever redirect a blitz to a person, just challenge it. Blitz hits pets only, not people. Just keep that in the back of your mind. All right, Jim. E3 Azar, Silver Spark, Bloodlust, S8 Vlad's to the wall. Now, a couple things here. All right, first of all, Gemstone can't play Azar because it's a legendary. So it can't be played in the final round. But it wouldn't have mattered anyway because it would have been extra rage that you didn't need to kill the wall. So it would have been overkill one way or another. Red-blue from Sheila. Is going to hit Jim's, going to break her seal. So Sheila trying to stop it regardless. Jim taking no damage because the blue is going to break her seal. All right. Let's go from Gemstone over to Dimes. Final move for Dimes. Silver Spark. Mythic Rainu. Rainu is a cosmic pet. So no cosmic pet for Deadly Dimes as well. So no mythic Rainu for you in the final round. You didn't see the memo I just sent to Jim. S8 Whammo. Mind Melt to Sheila. All right. Sheila, I'm assuming it's going to hit. All right. Dimes sending a big shot over to Sheila. This one is going to deal some damage. S8 Whammo, red gel from Fuse. Mind Melt. Sheila's taking you down to 52%. 48% shot from Deadly Dimes with the Fuse and the Whammo S8 Thrill. Putting a little extra on there. Changing the order all of a sudden. The health all of a sudden. That sends Sheila down to the bottom. Ron at 82 is second. Everybody else still has their livelihood. All right, Ron, you're up. You dodged a bullet with the Cosmic Pet. Start of your turn. Gold Nitro to Craven. Ron's going to hit the whiskey. Whiskey's going to be 25% of its effectiveness, but it is going to get rid of his vines. It is going to give him a pet repel. And I don't think Craven has anything for the Gold Nitro. Basically going to give Ron a seal. Gold Nitro not hitting Craven for much, but it does change the pecking order here because now Ron's at 100%. Craven, you're at 93%. Busy Bee, you and your friend Rocky have flown under the radar to a degree. We got Busy and Rocky in the house. Everybody at 100% except Craven and Sheila. Where you at, Busy? S8 Spruce with a seal and thrill to the wall. All right. It hits. Busy taking down a red block. And then Rocky with an S9. Another black and half a green. All right, you did get a little carryover, but not as much. Might have set somebody else up. Well, you got your partner, I guess. Sheila, your final move. Oh, man. Craven, you done made her mad. All right. Sheila with the whiskey, but keep in mind, healing is nerfed, y'all, in the final round. So, going to give her a little bit back. So she's getting about 13% of her health back. So that's going to take her up to 65%. Craven's getting Petroed. Going to knock him off his balcony. Craven taking a little bit more as well, too. Going to take Craven from 93 down to 88. We got Kel, Craven, and Moon, everybody, and then we'll finish out our first ever desert match. Kel, you're up. Vines to dimes just has a nice ring to it, right? Vines to dimes. Petro to dimes. She's going to move in range of the wall. All right, so let's move Kel here. Pets, no worries. Vines like, I need a medic. Going to break dimes and seal. Also going to Petro her. Going to take dimes down to 90. Petro going to take her down to 85. And Jim is going to go gold blue. Going to shut down that Red's revenge. I like it. Playing their first blue. All teams have used their blue. Now it's going to break Kel's absorption. And no thrill. All right, Craven Light, your final move. We got Craven and Moon. Lot on the line here, everybody. Will it come down to health? Will it come down to walls? Will it come down to DZ? Everybody's had a chance to do something to someone or something, somehow, some way. We keep coming up with funky ass shit like every single day. Sorry. That's the dog in me, y'all. Sorry. Sometimes the dog comes out. All right, we got Craven Light. Gonna move back to the balcony. Up. He's there. Red Curtis to the wall with a silver spark. Gonna heal and seal. And he's got his sights on Sheila. All right. He's not even a Bengals fan, Sheila. Sheila's like, you got it all twisted. She's like, I hope your Bengals lose. That's the other one, not this one. All right. Moves to the balcony. Silver Spark, Red Curtis. Heal and seal. Heal and seal's only going to get him 2 points back, though. That's only taking him to 90. Remember, healing is nerfed. But spray ammo to Sheila. From the Law Dog with Mind Blast. Why is there no juice on this attack, Craven? Oh, there is. Madness. He put madness on it. Oh, I see. Oh, yes, you did. All right, this is angry here. All right, yeah, it hits. %65%. All right. Luckily, he went AP. That's all I can say. Because she was at 65%. Craven taken about 75% of her base, taking Sheila down to 25. The lower of the two. She was at 65 overall health, 25% of her base. Craven Light, 75% AP damage. That probably kept her there. All right, so he moves. Silver Spark, Red Curtis. I don't blame you. Take that half green block. Craven says, I'll take all I can get there. Taking a half green off the board. All right, and that's it. Let's go to Moonshot. Moonshot, bring us home. First ever Desert Operation Desert Snake. Good to be clashing again, isn't it? Let's see if Moonshot can be a difference maker. I know one thing. Him and that Nolan ain't living from the balcony, that's for sure. I have no idea who's going to win. It's, I mean, it's crazy enough that I don't know. We'll have to see how this final move goes. All right, Moonshot. Finish it up. We'll see what hits and what doesn't. All right. He's heading on down. He's making his move down toward the wall. Moon and Gold Nolan in range. Ron says, wait. You better believe he does. All right. Kel's going to intervene one of them. All right, so it's going to be S8, Wedding Crasher with Ignite. So after his Arc Spark is Ignite, I'm giving him an S9 equivalent. So one of them is going to be stopped. The other one is going to hit. And Kel saved that. She saved that one for him. But Moon, yours is stopped. Gold Nolan, going to give you a little extra damage too with the gold. Green block. Blue block. Blue block. And that's it. All right. Shuts him down right there. Now, had that intervene not happen, would have been even more interesting. Okay, let's get a final tally and then we'll get the blocks. That's the final move. So I'm taking a look at the balconies. Jim and Moon, 0 balcony points at the end. Ron and Kel, or I'm sorry, Dimes and Craven, 30 balcony points. Ron and Kel, 30 balcony points. Sheila, 30 balcony points. Everybody with 25 points in flames. All right, we're going to stack rank all the players. This is where it can get a little bit interesting too, because it's going to come down to player health. So I've got Jim and Moon both at 100%. So they're going to tie. They're getting 200 bonus points. That's plus 200. Dimes is going to get 100, but Craven is getting 40, so that's 140. Craven's second to last. Ron and Kel are getting 200. And Busy and Sheila, Busy's at 100, and Sheila getting 30. They're getting 130. All right, then we got to count the blocks. 25, 25. Looks like 110. For Jim and Moon. Looks like 50 for Ron and Kel. 110 for Craven and Dimes. And the Bees, they got, oh man, they got ripped off a little bit with these black blocks. They got 50, 75, 80, 90, 100, 105 for the Bees. All right, so final scores are as follows. Moon and Jim. I got your total. Dimes and Craven. I got your total. Kel and Ron. Hold on. I almost have your total. I got your total. And the Bees. All right, it's pretty close. All right, coming in last place. Barely. Getting 1 point. The Bees at 400. The damage at the end did it. The Bees finishing fourth and getting 1 total point. Coming in third place and gaining 2 points. Barely edging out the Bees. Kel and Ron, 415 points, getting 2. And coming in first place, notice I skipped second because you'll know who first place is. First place with 475, Dimes and Craven Light, and second place, Jim and Moon with 450. Dimes and Craven with 4 points. Jim and Moon, 3 points. Kel and Ron, 2 points. And Sheila and Busy, 1 point. Close game, everybody. Kel did it with the intervene and saved Dimes and Craven Light. So, good job, everybody. Good job. Nice match. A lot of fun. All right, let me reset a couple things and then we'll get our next match going. As you guys know, there's a lot. See, there's not like a button that just resets this. So like all of these blocks, I don't have to move all the blocks, but I do have to take a little shortcut to get our team set up. And those of you that are going next, just kind of relax a little bit. Get ready for an epic battle, because those that just played can probably tell you it's going to be an epic battle. You guys ever wonder, like, how much work all of this is? It's a lot. It is a lot. But luckily, we got a few shortcuts that we can expedite it a little bit. Make it much faster for everybody. All right, that was pretty wild, right? Look, Ron wants to take the prevention back. I love it. I love it. All right, let's get our next teams in there. Now I know several people, and let's go ahead and get the rankings up here too. So that would be Dimes and Craven there, Jim and Moon over here. All right, so I think we got Dow and Julia. We got Cat and Buford. Justice. All right, who else is here that is playing tonight that needs a partner? Type it in chat right now. I think we've got, I know I got another team set up. Let me know if you're here and you need a partner. All right, Animal wants to play. All right, so we're going to go. We should have Valar and Samurai. Yep, I knew Valar and Samurai. And we're going to bring Animal. All right, so we'll put Valar and Samurai here. And Craven Light and Animal. All right, so we got one more match. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm going to take you guys to the battlefield. So if you are Dow, Julia, Cat, Justice, Valar, Samurai, Animal, and Craven, give me your pre-match buffs. I'm going to take you guys down to Desert Clash. And this is going to be the order. Animal and Craven will go back to back. And then Julia and Dow will be going first. They'll, same thing that Moon and Jim did. I'm going to go ahead and set up my rest of my scorecard. All right, so just a real quick recap. The order will be this. It'll be Dow, Cat, Valar, Animal. then Craven, Samurai, Justice, Julia, then Dal. And just a rule of thumb, your pets can hit anywhere, but from your balcony, Dal and Julia can only hit Valar and Samurai unless they move. Cat and Justice can hit Animal and Craven unless they move to the other person's zone. And if you want some extra points out of the middle, you got to go to the middle. You can score by Strawman points, which is residual, DZ points, which is residual, health to be calculated at the end, and then how many blocks you take at the end. So just look at the map, Julia, and go left to right. So Dal, then Cat, then Valar, then Animal, and then it resets backwards. Craven, Samurai, Justice, Julia, then Dal. All right. Dal, why don't you go ahead and kick us off and get that first move in there? You've had time to watch and plan. You know what's up. And scoring will be the same. First place, 4 points. Second, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so Dal's going to seal himself. Red Petro to Samurai. Red Gel to Strawman. All right. Nobody stopped it. It all hits. Red Petro is not strong enough to break Riley's first turn absorption. This question was asked before. What would happen? Nothing happens. Damage doesn't go through. There's no knockback off the balcony. But Riley does lose her absorption. But it's not going to do 20% to break it. He does like the red. He likes the straw man, so he gets a seal, straw man, and breaks an absorption. All right, let's go from Dal over to Cat. Cat, your move. We got Cat, Valar, and Animal. Not only is this the best of Clash, it also brought back some quick matches, 3 rounds, back to our origins. And it also gave you a nice taste of tag team. And it allowed a lot of people that had regular partners to play with some different people. We saw some nice mix-up tonight. We saw Jim and Moonshot, Dow and Julia, Kel and Ron. Some good combinations to just experience some different things. So we know these partnerships are super strong, and we'll probably see some of these regular partners again in the near future. There's nothing permanent about this. It was just a way to mix it up tonight, and people wanted to kind of mess around a little bit. All right, Cat's going to play Rod. Now you guys are going to have to keep this in your notes. I don't have all the pets on the screen. So this pet is going to signify Rod. If I don't give it to you next round, make sure you remind me, because I'm not used to all the pet worker proxies as well. All right. Seal, Absorb, and Inferno to Strawman. Give her a seal because she plays Absorb. It's going to be a double up for now. And Inferno to light that first Strawman. Nobody stopped it. We're going to light it up. Valar, you're up. And no inhalation tonight, you guys probably noticed. Not taking damage from your straw man. Standard straw man rules apply. Now, as a reminder, no legendaries or cosmics in the third round. Healing is nerfed 25%, so only 25% effective. Red K9. Seal and red gel to straw man. All right, Villar, clever pet there. Playing K9 to the wall. I'm going to give you a black block for it, and K9's going to stay there. Unless it's killed. And Villar's red gel hits. Nobody stopped it. All right, Animal, you're up. Make some noise, Joe. Let's go, Joe. You and Craven might be the new dream team. Look at that. Animal's like, I ain't playing tonight, y'all. Craven bringing out Gold Nolan. So now we've got one person has a Rod pet proxy. One person has a Gold Nolan pet proxy. That's Joe. All right, he's going to move into range. Going to drop a seal. F5 Carnage loaded. It hits. Nobody stopped it. You had time. Animal. Take that green block. %, of the next green block. Needed a little more firepower with that one, Joe. But you did get points on the board for your team. Speaking of points, Craven Light, you're up. This team goes back to back. Craven, that hits in 3 rounds, doesn't it? Oh, it does. And it's not a legendary either. So, ouch. Okay. One of y'all has got a Preston creeping at you. Don't know who it is. Julia. Don't know who it's going to hit. Samurai. Might be Villar. Justice. Could be Cat. Dow. It's going to hit one of y'all. I know that. Not trying to make you nervous, but it's going to hit you in round 3. And it's going to hurt. Mythic Dark Preston is a stealth. Craven messaged me, so I'm the only person that knows who it's going to hit. The rest of y'all are going to find out. Craven also playing a seal. And an absorption. And his straw man's going to hit because nobody stopped it. All right, let's go from Craven Light over to Samurai. You hear them footsteps, Samurai? Does it sound like a panther? What does a panther sound like when it's creeping up? Just like, is it like walking through the, like that? Don't know. Never been hit by one. But you might find out soon. After Samurai, we got Justice and we got Julia. Red Nolan, Seal. All right, Samurai. Going to head on over to the wall. Her proxy is a Nolan. Okay. Proxies. This is a K9 from Valar. This is a Nolan. This is a Gold Nolan. This is a Rod. Okay? Make sure you got that written down. Seal. So you guys know what? Hold on. I'm going to help you guys out, so just give me a second. I'm going to help myself out too. Because a little less confusing is not bad. All right, I'm heading over to Mears Field, so don't pay attention. I'm going to grab a Nolan. I'm going to grab Rod. And we're going to bring those back over to where we are. All right, so no proxy needed for Cat. That's Rod. Got a Nolan for Joe. And we got a Nolan for Samurai. Okay, that easier for you guys? And we got a K9, and that's the only other thing that's a proxy. Hopefully that helps. All right, Red Nolan, she's going to play a Seal. And S6, Red's Revenge loaded to the wall. You guys had plenty of time. Nobody said wait. Samurai's absolutely hitting. And she's taking a green block, a blue block, 50% of a blue block. All right, got half a blue on the board, but a few more points went over to the Valar Samurai team. All right, let's kick it over to Justice. Oh, Justice. You feel that? It's like the heat of a panther breathing on the back of your neck. Creeping in the wild, wondering, is it going to attack you? Will it stop or will it go to another player? We'll let you know shortly. Justice. Playing Rod. Seal and Absorption. Maybe he's trying for some Panther protection. That looks like an awful lot of stuff he's surrounding himself with. Maybe to help, maybe be all for nothing. And he's also going Red's Revenge to the wall, which means he has to relocate. But if the Panther targeted him, it's going to follow him no matter where he goes. Justice, Red's Revenge with no juice is going to hit. And it is enough to take a blue block over to the Cat and Justice team. That block is now a full blue block. All right, let's go over to Julia. Final move of round one, and Julia, you ever heard like the swipe of a panther? And I know Julia is probably like, yeah, you know. When his panther puts his claws on a tree, it sounds like claws on a chalkboard. And that might be what it does. Can you imagine, Julia, like, that's going to be your skin coming off of your bones if that panther targets you. Gold Blaze, Seal, Standard Ammo Red Gel. Wow, a lot. You know, Craven, you got everybody nervous because there's not even enough seals to seal everybody. We're on Panther alert. All right, we'll make a new one. Let's give her an extra absorption. Where's the gold blaze targeting? What are you targeting with the gold blaze? All right. No, you can only light your straw man. And Craven's like, hits! He's like, hits, you ain't gonna redo it. I was wondering why he typed hits so fast. It's like, we're locking in that move. So no. It's not a valid target. So you can retarget the gold blaze somewhere else to any person, and you can redirect the shot to Valar, Samurai, Justice, a pet, or whatever. It's in range. Okay, so you don't have valid targets. So send the gold blaze to someone, and then send the shot to someone. All you can do since the move's locked in. All right, so Samurai, she's going to go gold blaze to you, and then she's going to shoot your Nolan. So gold blaze would break your seal, and the shot would kill your Nolan. Unless you do something. All right, they hit. So the blaze is going to break Samurai's seal, and the shot will kill her Nolan. All right, that is the end of round number one. End of round number one. I got Dow and Julia, 85 total between the straw man and two people in the zone. I got Valar and Samurai, 55. I got Cat and Justice, and this doesn't count your blocks. 55 for Cat and Justice. And Animal and Craven Light, 55 as well. All right, doesn't take into account blocks or health. That's the end of round number one. Let's go to round number two. A lot of fun. Dow, you're up. Do it again. We got Dow, Cat, Valar, and Animal. All players tied at 100 at this point. Going to change pretty soon. We saw how much, team taking damage can knock them from 100 points down to 30. 70-point swing. So I'm sure we're going to see some of that. Now you hear footsteps. I don't think a panther really has like a normal roar. I think it's very stealth-like until it gets ready to like rip your throat out. You might hear like a little bit of a roar right before it like rips out your vocal cords. Dow, pet repel, absorption. Pet repel, absorption, red gel from Cosmic, violet to Samurai. All right, got you targeted, Samurai. We know a little bit about this weapon. However, there's no juice. I agree with that, Moon. I think that everybody on this field that is not named Animal or Cravenlight should be a little nervous right now, because in round number 3, it's going to be disastrous for somebody. Red Psycho from Samurai. All right, Dow just played an absorption. So the Red Psycho, good move from Samurai. And that's their Psycho, and that is going to break Dow's absorption. All right, Cat, start of your move. Rod is going to go over and steal that blue block. Nicely done. That's an easy one. Swiped over there. And wouldn't it be ironic if someone named Cat was actually the person that Craven chose? I mean, Cat, Panther, Baby Cat, Big Panther. I'm really curious. By the time this Panther hits, I might actually look up and see what the actual sound a Panther makes and see if I can duplicate that. Just so it's very real to all of y'all. A whole lot of preventions out there. But just remember, you see, he can choose whether he wants to deal damage or AP to that person. That's what makes it even more lethal. Like, you don't even know how it's going to hit you. You just know it's going to hit you. Well, you don't even know it's going to hit you. You'll find out. An Ion Dow out of the DZ. Put Dow in the center ring. Then go put a Max Spark on top of it to slow him down. She's going to break out a red Nolan. Heal and seal. S6 Trixie. Animal, go ahead and delete that. Since your teammate was on it quicker than you. S6 Trixie to Animals Nolan and Villar's K9. All right. Animals Nolan lives. Villar's K9. Villar hits or doesn't hit? It hits. All right. K9 is out. Real quick recap. We saw Rod hit. She Ion's good. Max Spark Dow good. Summon Red Nolan good. Heal and Seal. She's at 100%, but Craven played red blue. The red from the red blue is going to break her absorption. Put a red blue so we know it's used over here. Heal and Seal, overkill. She's already at 100%. No worries with that. All right. Good stuff. Let's go over to Villar. Villar, you're on the clock. Hey, Villar, I got one question for you, though. It's a serious question. Are you LL Cool J? Because you might be walking with a panther. Just saying. It's possible. Villar better be an LL Cool J fan. All right. Talon Samurai to the DZ. Gonna send a Max Seal over to Samurai. Oh, putting the tar trap on Animal. That is unfriendly. That is unfriendly. What she just did to Animal should be outlawed. Well, I mean, I figure Villar would be because, you know, New Yorkers recognize New Yorkers. Villar got to move into the zone. Going to put absorption on herself. Talon Samurai to the DZ. Max Seal Samurai. Tar Trap the Animal. Absorption. And Red's Revenge to the wall. Nobody stopped it. It's going to hit. Let's give Villar that red block. All right. Let's go over to the Animal. Animal's just going to be watching, right? Even though you're a queen and I'm only a prince, I felt the magic between us ever since the first time that I laid eyes on you. I wanted you to be my girl, so I could hug you, caress you, and let you know that I love you. And day by day, my love grows. Here's where I stand. I gotta be a man. I don't care if we're from two different worlds, but we're from. Come on, LL. Yeah, you guys don't know nothing about that. I pulled that out of the archives. That's like, yeah. Okay. All right. Animal. Legendary Enigma Mask. To Julia. So, that means for one turn, Julia, you cannot be the target of a legendary spell or ability, and you cannot use a legendary spell or ability. That was pretty dirty. That was dirty. Joe, that was as bad as fantasy football, man. Joe playing the pet repel. M7 Red's Revenge loaded to the wall. He and Gold Nolan. 1-2 shot. Dow says wait. All right, anybody else waiting, or are we hitting? Last call. Now we're going to go Mythic Blue and Pain. All right, Mythic Blue, start with that. That's going to stop the first one. And it's going to break his seal. Boom. Second one is going to hit. An animal going to get a 2-piece and a biscuit. And Dow is going to pain. And Dow's going to get the final one. Wall is done with Animals Gold Nolan and Dow's pain. But Animal's still getting the best of that one. Good stuff. Craven Light, you're up. Animal with a big 100-point shot. Y'all better wake up. All right, we got Craven Light, Samurai, Justice, and Julia. Julia, that Enigma mask is going to keep you from got to check something out real quick because Julia, you cannot be the target of legendary spells, abilities, weapons, or pets. Nor can you use any of those things. Weapons, pets, spells, and abilities. So if you got a legendary gun, can't use it. And now Craven's going to steal your talent. Cosmic Guard, Gold Blit, Cats Nolan, Red Taser to Justice, Max Sealed Animal, and Pet Repel. All right, I'm going to say it all hits. Cat, Nolan is gone. Justice, your seal is gone. Your absorption is gone because of Taser. And that's it. All right, we go from Craven back to Samurai. Samurai, Justice, and Julia. That is a double smoke, so no seal for Craven Light. Good challenge. I'm sorry, no pet repel for Craven Light. Busted. Samurai, Justice, and Julia. And then we go to the final round. I want to thank Diana C. for sending me exactly what a panther sounds like. That is what I'm talking about. That was like instantaneously. That is no joke. That's what you're going to hear in a little bit when that panther stalks up on you. All right, Samurai, you're up. Talon Villar back to the DZ. Pet repel. Yeah, I see a few more pet repels coming out after you guys hear what the panther sounds like, right? Yeah. And M7 Vlad's loaded to the wall. Let's move her in range. Julia, there ain't no Chromica tonight. You can't play Chromica and red orbitals and that stuff tonight. Only way you can score is the 4 ways that we have points. Dow playing a prevention. All right, Talon's good. Pet repel's good. Shot is stopped by Dow with the prevention. All right, Justice, you're up. Started Justice turn. Look at that. Well, that actually probably wasn't what he wanted. Justice stealing that black block, though. Hey, points are points. It'd have been nice if it had been like a 50. All right, Justice gonna head back to the DZ. Gonna summon Red Nolan. Man, Justice and Cat like all about them Nolans. Gonna put a max spark on Dow. Oh boy, Dow ain't moving. Dow, you're stuck. And a pet repel. All right, DZ, Red Nolan, max spark, pet repel. All right, let's go to Julia. Julia, final play of round 2 before we go to the final round, where there are no legendaries. There are no healing is nerfed to 25% of the total. All right, Julia's going to play Gold Nolan. You know, I'm going to tell you, one thing Craven did, he certainly made a run on pet repels tonight. Woo, look at everybody playing y'all's pet repels. Bunch of scaredy cats. All right, we've got M7 Red's Revenge with Ignite from Julia. So she's heading over to the wall. Gold Nolan is good. Pet Repel is good. M7 Red's Revenge. It hits. Nobody said wait. Nobody called to stop it. M7 with a little bit of Ignite. Green block. Green block. Blue block. Still not in the real money zone down there in red, but it might have set somebody up. Might have set them up. Might have set somebody else up. I don't know. Anyway, that's the end of the round. So Dow and Julia getting 25. Cat and Justice, 85. Valar and Samurai, 55. And Craven and Animal adding another 55. So health is going to be a factor. Wall blocks are going to be a factor. And what people do in this final move is going to be a factor. All right. Dow, you're up. Final move of the night. I'll let you know on Craven's turn when it's going to hit. We'll find out in about 4 more people. All right, Summon Gold Rage, Arc Spark H9, Wedding Crasher to the wall with Ignite. That's a lot. And Craven says, that's a little too much. Dow was bringing the big money there. Animal with the prevention. Look at that. But Dow was bringing the heat. All right. Cat. You're up. Well, she might, but she won't be using a prevention on a stealth target. That we know. We have Cat, Valar, Joe, and then Preston. And Craven. Samurai Justice, and then we'll finish it out with Julia. All right, Phoenix to the blue block. Pet Repel. And she's going to turn the blue block into a green block. And going to kill Julia's Nolan. The Phoenix is good. Pet Repel is good. Wait a minute. How did Cat play a Pet Repel and already have a Pet Repel? I'm confused by this. Did I give her a Pet Repel she shouldn't have had? Or did she play a double Pet Repel? Oh, just gave it to her. Never mind. I did it in advance. Phoenix threw me off. Phoenix Pet Repel, S8 Cadet is good. All right, let's go to Valar. Valar, you're up. Valar, then the animal. All right, gonna go red taser to animal. Finds to animal. And then a spruce. All right. Taser's going to get rid of animals. Pet repel and seal. Vines would get rid of the first one. All right. But let's do it like this just so everybody understands what's going on. All right. Joe, she would play vines to break your seal. Any response to the vines? He's a priest. Never mind. He's not a medic anymore. Scratch that. All right, so the vines would hit. And it's going to break his seal. And obviously no tar trap. And the vines are going to hit him for 10 and knock him down to 90. Now, Taser, if he had a seal, would break his seal and also his pet repel. But she just broke his seal with vines. And then she went S8 Spruce. And the S8 Spruce is going to take him, nice juice on that, is going to take him down to 71. And it's like, and then a little sweet message at the end after you attacked him. My goodness. It's pretty mean, Villar. Red Taser vines taking Joe down to 71. All right, Animal. You just got slightly abused there. You're up. Your move. Currently, I've got Animal at 71%, the low man in health. Everybody else is at 100. So, things can change. All right, sacrifice Trey. Heal and seal. Gonna go max spark on Julia. Let's see what he gets back. It's going to be 7 back. Trey and the heal and seal gets 5 and 2. Going to take him back to 78. A little bit of health. And M7 Red's revenge. Villar says wait. What am I waiting on, Villar? Villar playing gold blue. So Animal, she doesn't want to let you have it. And before the heal and seal resolves, the gold from the gold blue takes Joe down to 58. We got a little battle going on here. Sack Trey, heal and seal. The heal will resolve now, and the grenade is stopped. All right, we go to Craven Light. And Dark Preston. It's Justice Pet Repel. Justice was the target. But Justice, they weren't able to get the Pet Repel off of him before it resolved. Smart play by Justice. Craven Light, you're up. I'm going to Talon Joe back. Get over here. All right, bringing Joe back to the balcony. Finds to Dow. Going to max spark Julia so she ain't moving. Ooh. Nice. Binds to Dow to break his seal. Now he can move now, obviously. Well, no, he can. He won't have another turn. All right, breaks the seal and gives him the vines. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, look at this, Craven Light. Julia playing the Ninja Intervene. Going to intervene the vines, which means the H9 just breaks Dow's seal. Samurai, your final move. We got Samurai, Justice, and Julia. And then we will pick a winner. Who is going to score the most at the end? Samurai already in range. Gold Rage, Thrill Smoke, Blue Spark, SH Red Revenge. Red's Revenge loaded to the wall. That is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. S13 from Samurai. Her and Valar were hiding out, playing coy. And then boom. Look at the grenade shot. Nobody said, wait. It hits. All right, we're giving them this green block that was just transformed. The blue is down here because that was that one. It is an S13, so look at this. Look what we found. Green block, blue block, red block. 50% of a red block. Oh boy. Justice. You're up. Will there be some justice? Justice final move. He just dodged Preston, and look who he's rolling with. Nolan. All right, Justice heading out from the balcony, rolling down in range. Silver Spark, Seal and Thrill, S8 Elmo. We'll give him the Seal and Thrill. No Elmo points. But it all hits. Justice with 3 red blocks. Look at this. Did not take down the 2.5, but combined between both. Oh, wait a minute. Samurai with the intervene. Oh, boy. Let's restack it. Samurai's going to intervene one of the grenades. But Nolan getting the other 2. Still 100 points. It was 2.5 blocks, so Samurai stops 1. But the other 2 carry over. All right, Julia. This is it. Final move of the night, everybody. One more move. And then we're going to figure out who won tonight's Clash event. You're going to go Vines to Justice. Arc Spark, double Mythic Blaine to Justice. S8 Vlad's loaded to the wall with Echo. Cat says, wait. We'll see. We'll see if the tacking was too little, too late. Gonna tank Page the Vines. And gonna wait again. All right. That is correct, and that is correct. Okay. Justice is going to intervene the grenade. Cat cannot tank Page the Vines. I know, Dow. That's why I say he's going to intervene the grenade. Just calm down. Calm down. Take a deep breath. Relax. So the tank page cannot target the vines. The intervene would not be able to target the vines. So there's no way that they can do both. But either person could prevent the grenade. So there's no ways to stop the vines. So the vines hit. And because the vines hit, the Mythic Blaine hits. Which is going to take him down to 90, and then Mythic Blaine going to take him down to 62. Which is still ahead of Animal. The grenade shot is stopped, so nobody gets that final block. And that, everybody, is where we finalize it. So, let's take a quick look and see who got points at the end. I'm going to start with Dow and Julia, 25. No balcony points. Cat and Justice, 55. Balcony and Strawman. Valar and Samurai, 55. Craven and Animal, 85. Nice. All right, I'm going to stack rank the health. Dow and Julia got a bonus 200. Cat and Justice got 140. Valar and Samurai got a bonus 200. Craven and Animal got 130. All right, and we're going to count up the blocks. And I'll be right back. All right, everybody, we got our total, and in this match, we had our highest score of the night. So this is going to be good. So starting out, finishing in 4th place, and a little tidbit, the 4th place team here would have been the 2nd place team in the first match. No, it wouldn't have. 3rd place. Anyway, never mind. I'm not giving you guys any more stats. In 4th place tonight, getting 1 point, Dow and Julia with 425 points. Finishing 3rd place, barely edging out Dow and Julia, Animal and Craven with 435. Craven not getting any points because he got points in the first game, but Animal getting 2 points. Craven, no points, no stake in the game. All right, and finishing in first place with a brand new Desert Snake record, Valar and Samurai, 535 points, getting a total of 4. And finishing in second place was Cat and Justice with 480, getting a total of 3. Valar and Samurai, first place. Cat and Justice, second place. Joe and Craven, third place. Dow and Julia, fourth place. And let's take you back to the map so you can see where everybody kind of finished here. Let's rotate everybody around. Valar and Samurai moving up here, getting to big points. Cat and Justice staying where they are. Animal and Craven Light. We'll put Animal there. We'll move Craven Light. And we got Dow and Julia having a good time tonight. And, playing with some different teams like we said. So, great job, everybody. Awesome job. Great to have Clash back. Looking like next Saturday night, we are going to continue our Pro Pet Tour next Saturday night, everybody. Look, we got so many good things lined up. We got Battle Pets. We got Clash. We got Battle Royales. We got Swarm Raids. So bring yourself, bring your pets next Saturday night. We are going to continue the Pro Tour. We're going to continue the earnings. On your brand new profile pages, everybody, it is going to have an earnings section. So we're going to be able to keep up with how many dead dimes you earn each and every battle and throughout the year. So great job, everybody, tonight. Everybody who participated, you're also going to be rocking Combat Orb over on the right side. So every time you play, you get Combat Orb. It won't be added to your inventory till the end of the season. So all the points you get is how many Combat Orbs you get. So you get 4 at the end of the season. This will give you 4 Combat Orbs. So it does pay to play. Hey, everybody, I had a great time with all of you guys. Go listen to a little Wolverine on the way out, one of my favorite songs from Play Dead Live. You guys have a good night, and I will see you all Monday night. I heard we got a little Mirror, a little Sly, and a little Red Wedding coming up. Who are going to be wielding the legendaries? I guess we'll find out at the Sly Swamp, everybody. Have a great night. We'll see you all on Monday. Peace.
Underneath these feet are all the lies I've seen, and they're all crawling. Yeah, they're all crawling. And the more I breathe, every breath that leaves, I hear you calling. I hear you calling. So won't you answer me? Won't you hear my scream? Oh, hear my darling. Oh, hear my darling. And your broken feet, all the steps you lead, just keep on walking. Keep on walking. Silver ring, yeah, I'll be riding, yeah, I'll be riding. When the Wolverine finds the golden stream, yeah, I'll be shining. be shining. Yeah. Scream, oh, hear my darling, oh, hear my darling, and your broken feet, all the steps you lead, just keep on walking, yeah, keep on walking, when the doggies sing to the silver ring, yeah, I'll be riding, yeah, I'll be riding, when the Wolverine finds the golden stream, yeah, I'll be shining, yeah, I'll be shining.